An update or more of a story with this NBA young boy Bobby Shmurda little thing. Because Bobby Shmurda basically went on the Math Hoffa podcast, if you were my expert opinion. Basically, after the comments Rowdy made, as you seen, young boy was going crazy. Bobby said some shit, and they had a little back and forth on social media, and they were just going back at it to the point they said what he said. And what I was saying at the end of the day is, I get what Rowdy was saying, stop the violence. That's cool, young boy on that way, but at the same time, if I was in the situation, I'm not gonna go out there and pump fake like, bro, that's my man. I love my nigga. I'm blowing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's like again, what you saying is great, but in the heat of the moment, let's not act like niggas want to shoot first and ask question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you moving like that is unfathomable, and niggas will not do that shit. So yeah, that's what was my take on the little situation. But we've come back because Bobby went on my expert opinion, and he admits Roddy Rebel was wrong for speaking on Quando Rondo and King Von. And I always said it, bro. I go back to End of Story, the song that Quando Rondo put out. If it was the other way around, we would have not said King Von was wrong. Because maybe we really fought with King Von. That was our nigga. We love that motherfucker. And that's perfectly fine if you prefer King Von over Quando. That's perfectly fine music-wise. That's perfectly fine. But at the same time, like, hey, I like both of them niggas. I don't want no nigga to die in that situation. So, regardless, bro, like, hey, we in this thing. So that's why I just look at that little situation. I'm like, man, whatever. Well, not whatever, but like, hey, we just gotta do better. And you shouldn't speak on it, especially when niggas die, bro. You shouldn't speak on that. And the whole Dirk and YB situation, right, bro? It's just messy at this point. But hey, we here to talk about. It, we just here to say it. And it's like, I feel like Young Boy doesn't even have an issue with niggas who fuck with Dirk, cause he even said, I don't know why niggas can't fuck with the baby after he worked with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't y'all niggas gonna make us sound like nigga did some shit with me? Like, yeah, y'all niggas be picking sides and choosing. Like, he doesn't fuck with it. I feel like that's what he don't fuck with. If you was a nigga who you work with both niggas, y'all just cool, whatever. I feel like there wouldn't be no issue. I feel like he wouldn't be no issue. But anyways, let's talk about this shit, man. So anyways, Bobby Shmurda says Roddy Rebel didn't mean any malice when he commented on King Von's death. Despite his good intentions, Rowdy Rebel sparked an online feud between Bobby Shmurda and B.A. Youngboy. During the recent appearance on My Expert Opinion with Math Hoffa, Roddy chimed in on the death of King Von. He explained that he didn't feel like it needed to resort to the death of the rapper. Instead, he thought the situation could have been diffused had Lil Tim simply threatened Von rather than claiming his life. The comment went viral and eventually NBA Youngboy responded. This ultimately transformed into, or transpired into making a back and forth with Bobby Shmurda, who seemingly threatened YB. The nigga said he was going to boom him, yeah. Even if you follow these New York YouTubers or just like when a nigga say he gonna boom you, he gonna up the blicky on your ass, yeah. But anyways, Bobby recently appeared on Math Hoffa's podcast where, also, bro, I think that nigga was drunk or he was high when he was doing that bullshit. But anyways, he appeared on Math Hoffa's podcast where he admitted that Rowdy was wrong for commenting on the feud. I felt like that ish came out wrong. He meant it in a good way, like I was saying. Like what he wished that none of that ish would have happened because he's a fan of both, he said. But sometimes you can't talk on people's ish, period. He added that there wasn't any malice intent behind Rowdy Rebel's comments. Rowdy's probably in the wrong for that, but he ain't mean it the wrong way, Bobby continued. He coming from an older black guy looking at the youngins' perspective. He like both their music. Bobby explained that the confusion in communication is probably similar to how Tupac and Biggie's feud played out publicly. It's like sometimes these emotions are going to come out. So when emotions is high, you don't want to talk on situations, he said. Sometimes you gotta say, man, I just wish the best for everybody, and that's it. Keep it at that, shut the F up, and don't say shit about the situation. Bobby said he similarly approached the death of Takeoff the same way. He understood how his public statement might affect other people who aren't in the limelight. Which is fair. Now, again, I have some questions. So, you basically, Bobby is fucking with Takeoff. And, again, the nigga Lil Cam has some ties to mob ties, the Prince family. So, we don't know exactly what the fuck going on with that. But with that being said, you hear me? All I gotta say is, man, this shit is just crazy. Bro. Again, like I said before, like it was facts. You shouldn't have spoke on it. At the end of the day, bro, if you Lil Tim and your man's getting beat up, you just see a group of niggas pop out of nowhere. Y'all from that life. You gonna bust before you ask questions. And like I said, Slutty or like fucking King Von's best friend's brother. What's my nigga name? T-Roy. I think his brother name was Slutty. But Slutty was about to do Lil Tim and take Lil Tim life. You know what I'm saying? If that gun didn't jam, Lil Tim would have passed away. So thank God that didn't happen. Now again, sadly King Von did pass away that day. R.I.P. King Von, that was my man. But like I said, if King Von didn't jump out the car on some I'ma treat this boy like a little boy and put hands on none of this shit would happen. None of this shit would happen. Niggas would have been relaxed. Like, yeah, and like, again, I fought with Vaughn. We all know Vaughn a demon. Yeah, Chirac demon, blase, blase. He could have just left that alone. Y'all could have went to the next spot. Y'all could have fucking, just left that alone. I feel like he made that rap shit turn into real street shit. Now, don't get me wrong. If you beef with a nigga and yeah, you're a rapper, I'm not saying like, oh, it's some rap shit. The nigga will never do nothing to you. No, be on God. But like, hey, bro, like, some rap shit, y'all niggas getting clicks on your videos or whatever. Like, it ain't that serious to that point where you gotta go do something to the nigga. Like, it ain't on that. Like, that's what I be looking at. But hey, niggas gon' nigga, I just be looking at this shit sometimes, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. What do you feel about this situation? I like that Bobby tried to clean it up and shit, cause it just was a misunderstanding, start the violence and all this stuff, man. But hey, put your comments down below how you feel about that shit. Check out links in the description. I got some other vids for y'all to check on. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more though. And I'm gone. Shalom, zoom, peace, y'all, guys. Aye.